And I'm just going to stay right here. Give him time to make a path for me. Well, you know, actually, it's kind of funny. If the sidewalk was finished, like they promised, like the city treasurer and the city manager said in 2020, the sidewalks will be fixed and finished. And here is 2021, and the sidewalks are still not fixed and finished. Oh, look, he did it. He did a nice job. I could walk a little bit. Could just walk in the street. But people, you know, they either speed, and if they stop, they'll just slide. And I'm not fast enough to jump out of the way. So I need a sidewalk, because a sidewalk is for public use.
You're not gonna have no response time until your seizure's over with.
Oh yeah, my special rare seizure disorder. I'm not gonna have time to get out of the way if I have a seizure. I actually hate having a seizure.
Oh. The one guy that normally parks on the sidewalk, he moved. So we want to have him documented on the sidewalk. So now this white car is taking turns. The truck that's usually parked on the sidewalk is moved, and now the white car, it's their turn.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a good thing you pointed it out. I didn't even see it. Though, of course, it's snow out. Oh, walking too fast. I gotta let him do that. Look at that. There was an actual sidewalk where it's supposed to be. Oh, no, that wouldn't matter anyway, because it wouldn't be shoveled.
It'll get cleared anyway.
It wouldn't be shoveled. Look at that.
But I do see Paul and the other person that works for the city directly across, so they do work on the weekends. So they have a lot of time to clear the sidewalks. If you go on over there, you could see them. If you go back some, you're not gonna walk back and record them.
No, I don't feel like it.
Okay.
Damn. I gotta wait. I tend if I record and walk, I catch up to them quite fast. I have to wait. Oh, a fire hydrant. Wow. That's weird. It's like almost like half covered. Good luck trying to get water out of that if the snow's in the way. It's like a foot, maybe 2 feet. 2 feet worth. Oh, I almost lost it.
It should be 5 minutes by the time we get there. Well, let's say 2 minutes now, because we done talked about them being illegally parked on the sidewalk already. Give everyone 5 minutes. I know you can't see my other finger. Here, 5 minutes.
Okay, hang on.
Because that looks tied together, so you really got no force.
Okay. I gotta wait. Because he's... Oh, I better not get hit standing in the driveway. Well, I wouldn't have to stand in the driveway if there was a sidewalk that was, what is that called? Shoveled. A pedestrian's walkway is no pedestrian walkway because people don't know how to shovel the damn sidewalk. It's like it's telling me I should walk in the street. Oh, he's in another thing, so I can walk now. Oh, I gotta watch my footing. I don't want to slip and hurt my damn hip. Last time,
well, not that much. I'll be dying.
the last time I slipped on snow, the doctor put me in bed rest for like a month until my hip and my lower back felt better to walk on it. And I don't feel like being in bed for a month unless I'm pregnant, which, you know, I was pregnant last year, but that's a different story. Oh, I'm closing in on him.
His pajamas are too much.
Maybe you should have put shorts on. See, look at that. I can't even see him.
Shorts.
Yeah, if you wore the type of shorts that were below your ass. Oh, no, I think those are called capris when people have saggy ass or saggy pants. Ah, it's shoveled all the way. Oh, I almost slid again. I just gotta fix his capris.
Yeah, make sure you get the license plate of this vehicle legally parked when you get down here.
Okay. I kind of already knew that. I almost slipped again. Oop. I almost did it again. Sorry, normally I look down when I walk and I count. Of course, that's what OCD people do, and I'm trying my hardest not to be OCD. It's quite a disease people have. Horrible. Well, you're clean, you're organized, but some stuff is just, you shouldn't have OCD for it. I think it's a clear path. It's very interesting. And because there's a car blocking the sidewalk, I am forced to walk in the street as a handicap. You know how sad that is? So, we're gonna stand literally in the street again because nobody likes shoveling.
You know, I wonder how many parties the city
Their
people
damn-
have for tax dollars because they're not being spent accordingly.
That's like a good 2 feet of snow on this itty bitty little sidewalk. And because it's not shoveled, I have to stand in the street. Oh, I look both ways. No cars.
Man, it's a good thing my legs work. It's a good thing my arms work too, so I can clear a path for my wife companion and I have a safe passage throughout the city.
It's like 2 feet of snow. If you're gonna legally park on the sidewalk, but you can't, oh, what is that called? Shovel the damn path for pedestrians, then what's the point of having...
Hey, Chief Becker said, oh, you looked at his license plate. You're causing trouble. You walked in front of, oh, wait a second. You walked in front of their house on their sidewalk. This
Wait a
is
minute.
not city sidewalk.
Wow. It's from Michigan, too. You know how sad that is? You think they would know... What is that called? Well, you know, I don't have a license because of my rare health issues. But I swear in the book that you have to study for to get your license, it says Do not park over the sidewalk. It blocks the right-of-way. And obviously, it's in my right-of-way because I had to walk around it. And I could have slid in their driveway, walking around it, just to get to the other side of the sidewalk. And if I hurt my hip, I could probably sue them. Or the city. Well, probably the homeowner, because they know right from wrong. Obviously, they have a driver's license. They know right from left. Anyway, I think I'll take a little break because it looks clean for 2 houses down.
Make sure you keep recording. I'll edit it. I gotta take my shirt off. It's getting a little freaking warm out here.
Duh. I already knew that. I'm freaking burning up. The only thing that's cold on me is the hand that's holding the phone. But then again, when you're tired of being a fat ass.
Hey, can't be using, no negative stuff.
Wait, I used to weigh 319 pounds. Then I met you. And then I learned that I don't have small blood vessels. It's just lack of exercise.
Just say overweight. It's the proper word.
Fine. I was overweight.
Overweight and unhealthy.
I was very overhealthy. In fact, I quit smoking because at age 24, the doctor told me I had 70-year-old lungs. That's a way to quit smoking cancer sticks. Not to mention, the $2,000 you waste in a year smoking cancer sticks. And that's if some of you actually smoke the whole thing, because lately I've been seeing a lot of cigarettes not even smoked all the way, and it's so sad. Anyway, well, it's probably $3,000 now, considering a pack of Newports is $8.30 out the door. Oh, man. That's a lot. That's like almost $20 for 2 packs of cigarettes. And I'm glad I quit. My cigarettes were $5 a pack. But still. Looks like another car is blocking the sidewalk.
Yeah, but it's the end of the sidewalk. So anybody can park there. This sidewalk is actually their driveway. No, that's not, no. It's called do your job, Chief Becker.
Oh, we're coming to more snow. Oh, it's not that much. It's like an inch or 2. That's nothing. Well, I have to still watch where I walk. But according to the 2 feet that was back there, that was a nightmare. That took like a good, probably 3 minutes just to shovel. Hey, how many calories do you think you burn shoveling the snow?
Well, if I get hungry quick, gotta be a lot.
Look at that. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's the... Look at that. He's on the other side of the sidewalk. That means this car is blocking my path. And I have to walk around it. And I don't want to bust my hip. And it's, again, a Michigan plate. Man, this makes me freaking sad. I'm a native to Michigan. And the way people are parking, it just makes me really, really sad that they should just go back to driver's training and take the test all over again, because clearly I think they cheated on their test. Right, I gotta look both ways. These...
The Cracker Jack box that came with driving instructions.
That's for people who didn't pass the driver's test, had to buy the Cracker Jack box. Oh. Every idiot knows that. I'm in the streets because there should be a path right here. But since there isn't, my life companion is being a gentleman and shoveling it for me so I can walk. Other than that, I'd just be walking in the street.
Well, some people actually do the sidewalk.
Yeah, there are some people that actually do the sidewalk.
You got that one down there leaving. See, hey, See, the vehicle's leaving because they parked on the sidewalk on purpose, or it's because we just gotten recording them being illegally parked.
No, I think he's hiding behind the truck.
Oh, I gotta just come on over here.
Yeah, he's definitely hiding behind the truck because he just opened his door to get out. Let's look at that. Clearly they know not to park over the sidewalk now.
Yeah, what I noticed is when we leave, people purposely park on the sidewalk, and they also make sure the rear end is taking up the public sidewalk to see if we do something to their vehicle, because the police are telling them to do that so they can get us arrested, because they don't like atheists, even though atheists don't mistreat other human beings.
No, I've been an atheist since I was 12 years old. I can't really get into, let's just say my dad likes them young. I was 12. I became an atheist.
Hey, sidewalks here? I got some work for
No, wait, I think, yeah.
I don't know.
Damn. I can't even see the freaking sidewalk. Okay. Just gonna...
Sidewalks in here somewhere.
Well, it has to be. I remember walking through it in the spring and summer.
That's like forcing the people. If there's somebody that's blind in the city, they're forced to walk in the street. Is that very wise? People that run, they're forced to run in the street. Even people with wheelchairs, they're forced to wheel themselves.
Don't forget about the baby strollers. The people that have babies, they're forced to walk in the street too. Because, well, obviously there's a city ordinance somewhere. Obviously there's no city ordinance in this city. Of course there can't be, because the city ordinances that we got were for a grandfathered house. 2 ordinances for a grandfathered house. Isn't that funny? People need to do their damn research. Oh, their carport's falling apart, but their house is grandfathered in. We can't touch them. Well, we can rip a sign out of the yard aggressively and throw it in the back of the truck. And if they want it, they're going to have to pay $500 for it. Which actually isn't even the $500, because technically we shouldn't have gotten 2 ordinance violations, being that our house is grandfathered in. Oh my shit, man. I think I'm going to have to buy you a burger or something, because it's like, did you even reach the sidewalk yet?
No.
Is it slippery? Because, I can't walk on slippery. I might as well just walk in the damn street. The street's more plowed.
For no reason.
Yeah, that's true. He's not doing this for no reason. I might have to switch hands again. I can feel my hand being cold. Oh, he hit grass. That means the sidewalk is almost here. Oh, I hear sidewalk.
What?
I heard it.
Look at it.
I heard it. Look at that.
I didn't think there was a sidewalk here, because a lot of the city doesn't have completed sidewalks.
Yeah, which I think I did mention that what is that called? The city treasurer and the city manager told us the sidewalks would be completed and finished and fixed in the year of 2020. I said that though. Must be a big issue. Oh yeah, it is a big issue, because I'm a damn handicap.
Oh, it disappeared again.
Oh.
There's a sidewalk right there.
Well, then it's right here.
All right.
No, it's
Well, you
well,
can
no.
tell what houses don't use a sidewalk, and some that actually care about other human beings.
The sidewalk.
Safety.
He hit sidewalk. It's like finding gold in Minecraft. Oh, see, it's packed in there so much because they didn't shovel their sidewalk, and it snowed and snowed and snowed, and probably snowed again lightly in the morning. But when you have a real man in your life that knows you're a handicap and you have a special disability that cannot be fixed, that he's taking the time out of his day so I can see my puppy again. Well, it's not really my puppy, but I say hi to it because his owners obviously don't like him. Because everybody knows when it's below 30, your animal, being dog or cat, cannot be outside for more than 10 to 15 minutes if it's below 30, or it's animal cruelty. And being that this animal is always outside, it just breaks my heart the way people treat their animals like crap. By crap, I mean the other word. I'm just trying to, soften up the language. I didn't know there was such thing. So, the other day, Chief Becker basically told me that we were trespassing on private property because the people don't shovel their snow. It's considered their yard.
No.
That's what I got out of it. So he's telling me because people don't shovel their sidewalk, I have to be forced in the damn street. Like, he doesn't care about my life. Wait, that already proves it because his officers pretty much told me in their own words, like, young, your life doesn't matter, only the president's life matters. And then you have Nearing telling me, oh, you're not forced to walk anywhere you don't want to, but clearly I just showed you two videos of two cars.
Did you get the city people going by?
No, I don't do that. I can't look at the city people going by.
You didn't have no lights on.
How am I supposed to know that?
Drop it.
Anyway, Mihailoff said something really personal too. I can't really say that because, it's on camera and it's coming from me. But for him to say it in front of the chief in January of 2019 is basically telling me that I shouldn't be standing in front of an officer when there is no officer, because if there was, they wouldn't say something so dumb to somebody with a handicap. And for Chief Becker just, I'd fire any of my officers for calling anybody stupid. Well, I've had about 6 of your officers tell me that my life doesn't matter in their own words. And 1 retired, so that leaves 5 more. So either they're going to retire so that it doesn't go against their pension, because everybody knows when you do something stupid, then it goes against your pension and your badge. Anything is marked on a pension. Because if you mess up your badge, you don't got no pension. Make sense? Of course it makes sense. I'm not a law enforcement, but Nearing said last year, I believe, you two know about the law more than I do. And he's a cop, a police officer, telling 2 civil citizens, I might have said that wrong. I know I'm getting cold. But he's telling 2 citizens basically that we know the law more about than he does, which is very sad. It is really sad. Wow. This is almost like when I lived in Roseville, a cop used his sirens on his car just to get through a red light to go to the donut shop, sit down and eat coffee, or drink coffee and eat a donut. I know because I took a picture of him and I reported it to his boss. And I didn't see him for like a whole month. I think maybe he got suspended without pay because of what he did.
Misuse of emergency lights, just like Wade Spade did.
Misuse of emergency lights.
But instead, Wade Spade gets promoted to captain of the City of Mount Morris, Michigan Fire Department.
Yeah. And get this. He said he was really sorry, but it took him 8 months to say, I'm sorry. When he could have just came down the street, knocked on my door, and apologized in person. Wearing a mask, obviously, because of this thing going around. But did he do that? No, he didn't.
Careful what you're saying. You want other people to know?
I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because don't you think if people were truly sorry,
I should have wore shorts.
It wouldn't take them 8 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months to apologize for doing something? It's interesting. I wonder what else people can get away with.
Yeah, good thing I got brain damage. If there's something wrong with my body, I'd be incapable of doing this. I'd be forced to walk in the street.
It is true. It's almost like
Snap on.
people need to go back to the police academy and learn how to treat a civilian, especially one that has a disability. Actually, a lot of disabilities. You know, in the year I went to school, 1999, the school basically told my parents I was mentally challenged, which is another word for calling me a retard. But I don't like the R word because the correct term is mentally challenged. My mom just called me special. I must be really special because it took me until I was 17 years old to realize how special I was. I'm not allowed to work because of my disability. And I have to have a man shovel somebody else's sidewalk just so I can walk to see my puppy. But that is what a life companion does. He shovels a path for his life companion. Oh, I think I slid the wrong way. I can feel it in my... Yeah, that would be my hip. Ooh.
Yeah, I get a break.
Well, stand aside. Let him see. He gets a break. Because somebody was nice enough to shovel their sidewalk for a handicap.
No, they care about other pedestrians that use the sidewalk, and they don't want them to put their life in jeopardy by having to walk in the street.
Yeah. Water time.
Yeah. I like to drink a beer and dehydrate me and put me into a state of mind because I don't like reality. Oh, it's water. I must like reality.
Don't forget that answer at the bottom of the bottle. It says it's not in this one. Purchase another one. See. This December would be 2 years clean. Not drinking. Which I should say toxifying your liver. Whatever else alcohol does to your body.
Is that what you said?
No, if you drink it, it hits your...
You say detoxifying.
Oh, I don't know.
Gloves are freaking something. Maybe I don't need these ones. Yeah, let's So nobody outside in my Speedo and my gloves and face mask when it was -2. So if I take the gloves off and put some spinner ones on, I should get much cooler.
Well, being a person that has a high body temp and you work out to keep your health and your sanity, you get overheated.
Oh, I need my jacket. It's got the thinner gloves.
Which makes sense because, you know, I used to weigh 319 pounds because I quit smoking cancer sticks. My main goal was to keep it at 200. But, you know, quitting smoking is not that easy. That's why you take up a hobby and you chew on gum to help with the triggers of wanting one. I think it's called the cravings.
Did you do the path that I did?
Oh, the path that you... That's because I'm loved. Uh-oh. Oh, there's my gloves.
My gloves, get off it.
Hey, your dad gave them to me, gave them to you, and they didn't work for you, so you gave them to me. Which makes them my gloves. Anybody knows that. Like, what are you going to do? Buy your girlfriend an expensive necklace? You get into one little argument and you rip it off her neck to say, it's mine. It's mine. I bought it. No, it's a gift. You can't take gifts back. If you do, then I guess you're one of those people that also believe in that karma thing. And if you believe in karma, then you believe in the boogeyman and Tinkerbell. Oh yeah, Sunday, Tinkerbell and her friends are coming over again for tea.
You gonna bring some crumpets with tea?
No, they're gonna bring those finger sandwiches that have cucumbers on them.
Oh, I love cucumbers.
I know. Oh, and then she was gonna get jerky, but then she picked up dog jerky instead. And since we're not dogs, we can't technically eat them. Oh, man. Look at this.
This is theirs, so I'm going to try to get as much as possible in the driveway and see how they like it.
Okay. That's 2 feet again of snow. And it's packed, so obviously they don't shovel at all. If they did, it would only be like 1 or 2 inches, maybe 3 tops. But it's packed so much that we'll see how long it takes them.
Yeah, I'm not that strong. I can't throw it all the way over there.
Look at that. Hey, you did 2 minutes. Look how much you did in 2 minutes. Man. It's 2 feet of packed snow on a public sidewalk. Wow, can you imagine my handicapped butt trying to climb over the 2 feet of snow? And then I have to take a 2-foot step down because I shoveled their driveway. That would make it a 2-foot step to go down. And if there's ice, that means I just probably snapped my neck. Or I'm in bed rest again for a month because the doctor put me on bed rest. That's so sad. Look at this. It took him 3 minutes to shovel a 2 feet tall, probably, 8 feet. I don't know. I don't really know my feet sizes. I mean, if I had a ruler, measuring tape. Sorry, rulers only go to 12 inches, which is 1 foot, which is obviously more than this snow. Hey, maybe we should carry rulers around with us and we put them in the snow, and if it goes over, that means they get an ordinance violation because it's more than 6 inches.
What are you talking about?
That's what it says in the ordinance. Your sidewalk must be visible of grass, leaves, and snow. Obviously, nobody knows what an ordinance is. Or does it just follow under us atheists? Maybe it does. But I know in the year 2018, my life companion asked me what I was doing, and I said, well, it's called edging, Native American Indian style, edging. And he goes, why? I said, because it says in the ordinance, if you don't take care of your sidewalk, you get an ordinance violation. And there's about 4 other neighbors now that, guess what, edge their sidewalk. Well, just do what you can. Just, I don't know, make it to where I won't really fall.
No, I was talking about throwing it into the driveway.
Oh.
They don't want stuff in their driveway. Well, we don't want anything on the sidewalk.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. If you guys actually shoveled your sidewalk, you'd be the ones putting the snow where we'd be putting it because you're not doing your jobs as homeowners or city that told us, actually it was either the beginning of this month or last month, that they said, oh, we drive around and we shovel the snow that needs to be shoveled. Well, this is the second video we're making, and look how much freaking work. See it? You know how sad that is? Look at that. He's been doing it for almost 3 minutes, and I'm still in the same spot that I've been standing in. So that means for like 8 to 10 feet of a walking path, it takes him 2 to 3 minutes to shovel a path for me. So it's clear, and I know I won't die in the snow. Because, you know, certain people that have rare seizure disorders, if they have a seizure and land face first in the snow, they can actually suffocate and die. And guess what? It's a murder charge. Now, my best friend Sam, her ex-boyfriend tried doing that to her. She fell in the snow. And if I wasn't there, she would have suffocated. But he got attempted murder. And I think he's still, it's been 11 years, I think he's still serving his attempted murder charge, which is 15 to 25. Unless you get out on good behavior.
Yeah, wasn't it like 2 or 3 days since we got the snow?
Yeah, 2 days.
So that means it gave...
Well, day 3 today.
So after they cleared the streets, they have time to go around and give people ordinance violations for not clearing the sidewalk.
True.
And like these areas, this is what the city put here, so the city should be removing it.
True. But I don't see the city actually getting off their butt inside the truck and actually burning calories.
Yeah, but when you reach government level, you don't have to do any of that.
Yeah, you just hire employees to do it for you.
Like old boy right there, he works for a fire department. He works for the government. Don't camera.
Oh, yeah,
Don't come down here.
Well, I was turning my body, but okay. I actually kind of... Damn, I really wish I brought a ruler now, so I could put it in the snow and see how deep it is. Well, I guess that's next on my list when I leave the house. Bring rulers. Though I might have to drill like a little hole in it and put string on it so I can just yank it out of the snow. You know. Damn, he's been doing this for quite some time now. Almost 4 minutes. That's sad. You know, you got the plow truck, that's the city, plowing the snow for the drivers, but what about us handicaps that use the sidewalk?
Oh, he changed his mind. He's not coming down here now.
They're like scared little rabbits.
Yeah.
Actually, no, rabbits aren't really that scared. I guess a more skittish animal. Hang on, let me think.
Going through the Rocky Mountains, man. In the city.
No, I think the skittish animal would be a fish in the water as a bear trying to get it. So I'm a fish trying to swim, and the city isn't allowing me to swim across. I have to literally, like, probably walk in the street. That's so much more plowed. I could see a water puddle. Not ice, water. Because ice doesn't do that pulsating thing that water does when it moves when the wind hits it. Look at this. He is the sweetest guy. Like, oop, I almost fell. Oh, that would have been a freaking doozy right there. If I fell, I would have fell backwards. And you know what? I'm standing on the side that the city plowed. So if I fell, it would be their fault because they didn't plow it the right way. Because the curb is actually right there.
Ooh.
And you got like,
I guess that's the way too.
I don't know, 5, 6, maybe even 7 feet of snow that they missed, not even by the curb. That's kind of sad. They don't even know how to plow the street.
Okay,
actually, it proves they don't know how to plow the street because The other day, I was sitting on the couch, and I seen them go by like 8 times just down my street alone, which tells me they have to go 4 times one way, 4 times the other way.
No, not what they should have been doing. If they're going that many times on one street, one plow truck should be doing one side of the city and the other. And then they start doing over a street again. But they make it unfair for the residents on side streets. They mainly do the main roads first with 2 plow trucks. Not dividing it up by having one plow truck do one side of the city, like I said, on repeat.
Yeah, that is pretty sad. Maybe they should go back to driver's training.
No, when they work for the city, they got no one else above them besides the taxpayers.
Oh, yeah.
Taxpayers are the only ones that can really do anything.
Okay, you're going to hold your phone. I got to tie my shoe.
This is how she ties her shoes.
Wait. Okay, I got it. My finger don't bend that way.
It's so dark, these dang shades on. Oh.
Ow! You hit me with the freaking shovel.
There you go.
You're lucky I work out. That didn't even hurt that much. My ex-boyfriend hits better than that. Oh, harder than that. Where are we at? Look at that. I swear your shoes were brown when we left the house. Where'd you go? I guess he switched to white shoes. Oh no, that's what happens when you have to walk in deep snow. Your shoes turn into snow. Oop, I almost slid again. Woo! I could have just hurt my damn hip again. Man, can you imagine if I had my cane on me? Oh wait, my cane don't work in winter. Doctor's orders, don't use in winter.
Oh my goodness.
Oop, I almost slid again. Hey, can you imagine what's underneath the snow that's packed? Probably ice.
There's a sidewalk actually underneath that snow.
Yeah, in there. It's so funny.
Heck no. I'm doing what the city is getting paid, but they don't do it. Really? The city gets paid to do the sidewalk and give the houses an ordinance violation for not clearing the sidewalk. So I'm doing it on my own way because I don't want to get lightheaded and pass out in the street and get run over. And I don't want to be walking on the snow and spraying my ankle.
Or throw your hip out.
No, if I'm sledding and there's deep snow, that doesn't come into play because I don't pay taxes when I go sledding down a hill. About how much do you have left? That little bit right there? Got there to there, and then around that corner, I'm sure. For this house? So what?
No, we go all the way down. We walk
I'm not
around.
doing the houses. I'm just doing a path so we can get to the store.
Oh, all right.
But there's a bunch of houses you'll see that didn't do the shoveling at all.
Oh, yeah.
You can ask them, hey, want me to do your sidewalk and that in your driveway for you? You know, throw.
What I've been doing.
All right, hey, good job, dude. Get that money.
$70?
Damn, killing it. That's today?
No, that's good.
Hey, getting paid to do a workout.
I just got paid $30 though.
All right. Sweet, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Keep her going.
Look at that. A kid or a teenager, I don't know. I'm not in school anymore. I can't really, probably a teenager. Definitely not over the age of 18.
Yeah, you know, not sure.
And he's going around and asking people if he could shovel their driveway and their sidewalks. And he gets paid to do it. We don't get paid to do it. But my life companion knows about my health issues, so he's helping me so I can walk to the store and see my puppy on the way.
Sick.
Did it taste good?
No.
Did it taste sour?
It only tastes gross when it comes up the 4th time. And then I wonder, man, I swore I chewed my food all the way.
Lucky. Mine's on the third one that comes up. It's weird too, because I'll be thinking, like, I don't remember drinking milk. Oh man, it's some sour stuff, you know, if you don't remember drinking milk that day and it still comes up. But because we have to wear a mask, I can't run to the bathroom and, you know. So you just swallow it again. And if you're lucky, it won't come back up. Oh, wait up. 1 foot. So it's literally 2 feet of snow. Because you just put a foot of He just put a foot of snow on his shovel. And then he went in for the second layer. So it's literally 2 feet of packed snow.
Well,
That's sad.
the top line over here, because I want to get as much in the driveway as possible. This right here was done on purpose.
Yeah, I could tell. Oh.
Well, no, it's an empty lot. So I can't do that. You almost made me do something I shouldn't have been doing.
I didn't know. I was just watching you. I was going to laugh if you fell. That's so cool.
Goodness.
Can you imagine if you had flimsy little arms and didn't work out? You probably would break your arm trying to lift the snow.
Right.
I did that last year. Almost shattered my elbow. Imagine if he was wearing shorts. He'd have a shirt on if he had shorts on. Actually, what's funny, we've been told by a judge when we had to go to court for a certain person. They probably know who they are. The judge literally told my life companion he could walk up and down the street wearing a Speedo as long as he wasn't naked. He could even walk to the store as long as he had a pair of clothes to change into to go into the store. And
Come on, Tinkerbell.
Jacob Young basically said he couldn't, which is basically telling everybody,
Not anytime soon, as you can see.
like, okay, so basically he's telling my life companion he can't wear a Speedo. That's like telling me I can't wear my bikini bathing suit when I wash my car in my front yard. Oh, wait, he said, oh, I didn't say that. Well, technically you did. Technically. I just seen a female go by. That must be the new one that works. Hopefully she knows how to do her job and doesn't harass the disability people. Disabled people. There we go. I was about to say that sounded weird.
We're going right edge, so that means I'm going straight.
Yeah. And then when we come back, I get to see my puppy. My poopy. Any animal's my pup. Did you know wolves and dogs have wolf blood because they're canine? That's probably why they howl when they hear sirens. My dog at my grandma's, I think he's shy because every time he howls and I look at him, he closes his mouth really, really, really fast. And he looks away like I wasn't doing anything. Even my best friend that I haven't seen for a long time, her dog is my dog because even if I haven't seen it for like 5 years, the dog still runs up to me and knows to grab his bowl because, well, I spoil my animals. Unless they're not really mine, then I can't really spoil them. But I can say, hi, baby. What's the baby doing? I miss you. Stay warm. You know, I say something like that. Then, of course, I wave at them when I say bye. I was called Dr. Doolittle, Animal Whisperer. Well, I am native. I guess I could be an animal whisperer because I've held a baby coyote and didn't get bit by his mom. when I went to New York, I found a whole bunch of baby rabbits and I helped move them. And the mom didn't attack me or kill her young.
Are you in Zoom still?
Yeah.
Don't try to get limited, try to get more. I
Okay.
looked at it, I can only get your shoe and I was freaking not that far from you.
Okay,
Like
it's
you
better
want me
now.
to record some dust mites.
Okay, it's done. I fixed it.
Nobody gonna want to be seeing a whole bunch of tunnel vision. So, wow, is that what it looks like when you got tunnel vision?
Says the person who's not going blind. Well, this is actually, the city side that plowed is probably 3 or 4 feet. But the snow beyond the hill is about 2 feet, like usual, 2 feet packed. Which sucks because, I mean, what if the doctor takes away my cane and tells me I have to be in a wheelchair for a while? How am I supposed to wheelchair on the sidewalk when there is no sidewalk? Do I wheelchair myself in the street and have a person honk at me and give me the finger like that does something and tell me move my ass in street on the sidewalk? I'm a handicapped dude. You can't yell at me. Why don't you go back to driver's training? Oop, I fell in a hole. Oh, nope, never mind. It's not a hole. It's I swear, those aren't supposed to be covered. I read that somewhere. Oh yeah, I did. Michigan state law. It says sewer cannot be covered by anything. Why? Because what if it's loose and somebody steps in it like me and just breaks their leg or their ankle? That's a lawsuit. I'll give that one time. Maybe it'll get in their heads and they'll know how to do their jobs the right way. It appears every time we do something, they actually do their jobs. Like in the first year we moved in, 2017 when we first moved in, I just went up and down Beach Street and found 17 houses that were breaking the ordinance. And I wrote them out for Paul. And I had to take a picture, obviously, because, they have to see the picture to actually see if you're not lying to them. Because as they say in Hollywood, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Video is even better.
But video is even better.
The city does not know that we have but they keep on harassing us. I almost drank this water through my mask.
Oh, that would have been funny. I've actually wondered what that would look like.
You're recording the ground, though,
Well, you were drinking.
Yeah, don't let nobody see me drink water.
Anyway, my hand is starting to get cold. It's time to take a break. Go to the other one. Ugh. I think that's an hereditary thing because his brothers do the same thing. And his dad does it too here and there. So,
At the end, it looks like it's shoveled.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm actually going to get a break walking.
We shoveling and walking? We just walk?
It should be just walking,
Yeah.
not shoveling.
Hey, this is the second video we're making while you have to shovel. Obviously. Nobody knows how to do their job.
Heritage Day.
I think it was in January where that dude said, "Oh, we're driving around to see who needs their sidewalk shoveled." Really? Driving around? Huh. If you were driving around and actually doing your job, then my life companion wouldn't have to do this so I could walk to a store or see my puppy. I mean, can you imagine if I wanted to walk to the dollar store or something? Oop! I just slid in snow again. Oh, that hurt. It's alright. Just my left side. Oh, I've never really hurt the left side of my hip.
Oh, Oh, good.
That would be a new one.
There's a sidewalk going up. I thought it was really, really deep.
Well, it's only a foot of snow, but still a foot, 12 inches. Now, I failed that class where I wanted to take architect, and I failed it because I didn't know measurements the right way. Being disabled, mentally challenged, I don't really know a lot of things, but it doesn't take brain power to know how to do your job if you work for the city. I mean, that's like running into that kid. What are you doing? Shoveling snow and making money? Yeah, that's weird. We're not getting paid, and my life companion is doing it because the city fails to do it. He doesn't get paid. He should get paid. It should be like, when I was normal and not disabled, I think I charged people $10 or $15 to do their driveway and their sidewalk. But then I got disabled even more with a rare health condition. So, actually a lot of rare health conditions. Wow. It's almost like if you got paid $1 a minute. I don't know what that's for, but people get paid $1 a minute for something. So, just walking to the store, my life companion has to make a
I probably
path.
shoveled over a mile. Freaking starting to feel it.
Well, actually, it would be, a mile, because to Rite Aid alone is 1.5 miles. And being that we're almost at Rite Aid, that's like half a mile. So yeah, right now you just shoveled 1 mile worth of snow that the city failed to do.
Should have wore a dang Speedo, man. Put a shorts on when I went.
Hey, I told you it were shorts. Now, me personally, I'm so overheated, I could probably put my bikini on and lay in the damn snow when I get home. I might do that. It might be cold after 5 minutes, but I'll be cool, because normally, so like the cutest thing that's ever happened, last year before lockdown, my nephew I thought he was 6, but he's actually 8. He's going to be 9 this year. But he actually asked me, Auntie Nikki, you know it's snowing outside and you're eating ice cream? I said, I know. I'm weird. But Auntie Nikki, it's like cold outside. See? Look at my breath. It's cold out and you're eating a popsicle. And you know what? I don't lick or suck on the damn popsicle. I actually bite into it, chew on it, and swallow it like it's normal food. Because, only normal people eat ice cream when there's snow outside. Why? Your ice cream won't melt. Common sense. And if you have a high body temp, it cools you down faster. Now me, I probably eat maybe, 4, maybe 6 ice creams a day. But mine are sugar-free because I don't have to have sugar in something just to eat it. Uh-oh. It's like it was driven over, snowed, driven over again, snowed some more, got some packed, but there wasn't that many inches to hoist away with a shovel. Or maybe before the snow fell for like 2 days straight, they actually did shovel it, but people drove, and then it snowed more. So there's not that much snow to be. So like this is probably like half of a foot, maybe 6 or 7 inches, but still, handicapped people have problems walking as is, and if they have to walk in snow that's so many inches or feet, they're just not going to want to walk, and then they get overweight again. I could walk in the street. I mean, there's puddles of water, maybe even some ice. but I don't want to get hit by a car because nobody does the speed limit of 25 miles an hour. Oh, wait. MPH. I just actually found out what that meant last year. Or I learned about it in school and forgot about it, because what they say is when you take summer vacation off, you forget some of the things you learned in school. Maybe that's what happened. It's almost like riding a bike. Don't ride a bike for a long time, and it's 50-50 if you can get back on it without falling off. Or like roller skates. Some people can roller skate but not rollerblade because there's a difference in rolls. Or like if you wear a hat and you take it off and it still feels like it's on your head. Kind of like that. Only this is snow. It's a little bit more harder to...
I like that one I shoveled the first time. There wasn't much snow on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but this is after 3 days of snow. Snow fell from the sky. Snow fell from the sky again. Snow again. 3 days in a row, snow. The first time, yeah, there was only like a foot of snow and some people actually shoveled. But this time, it's like it takes like 6 minutes just to clear one sidewalk. And that's in front of somebody's house. Well, except for that one little corner where somebody was illegally parked. It took him 3 minutes just to get through that because the city went by and plowed it to where it's even more packed of snow. So handicapped people like myself, or that other dude that walks down the street with a cane, he's forced to walk in the street. It's like just because you can drive a car or operate a machinery, mechanic, or whatever it's called, doesn't mean you could treat disabled people like garbage. I mean, that's like, it's almost like when you work for a company and you get fired and you say hi to people that you worked with and they give you the finger. It's almost like that. Only the city is supposed to do their job and clear a path on the sidewalk for pedestrians, especially ones with handicaps.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? It's almost like the doctor should put me in a wheelchair. But it's if I overthrow my back again. But it's only for like 6 to 8 weeks I'll be in a wheelchair. But it's almost like for them not plowing or shoveling the sidewalk for pedestrians with handicaps, it's almost like they're telling me I'm allowed to walk in the street because I'm a handicap. And when I get a wheelchair, I'm going to have wheels on it. And that means I'll be in the road because the sidewalks don't exist. The sidewalks existed. This wouldn't be our second video making a path.
Replace the officials and that's working and operating this city.
Yeah.
Have to have the taxpayers come together and remove these individuals.
Almost like when you talk to the mayor and the mayor says he'll fix what's going on because the mayor says we're being picked on, singled out, and harassed in his own words. And that was in November of 2018. It's now 2021. And it's still happening. It is really, really sad that people don't know how to do their jobs and be nice to the disabled people. Like, I actually had a neighbor.
It's not disabled, it's just individuals that can't afford a vehicle as well. You single them out. Like any pedestrian that uses a sidewalk.
I said that back there, if you were listening.
Oh. Too focused on this.
Anyway.
What you just said.
Anyway, as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying, so I was rudely interrupted. And being that I have a disability, I forgot what I was talking about. I guess I'll go back to talking about the sidewalk that's never shoveled. Like, If I didn't have a disability, I'd shovel the sidewalk. I'd probably shovel the sidewalk as I was walking down it. But I have a disability. Uh-oh.
Look, I got a break. Somebody exited the sidewalk.
Hey, look, he got a break. Oh, isn't that nice? You know why? Because it's the bar people, and the bar people want business, so they shovel the sidewalk.
That's probably David Black.
Well, it can't be. Why'd he stop right there at the railroad tracks?
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
Maybe he doesn't like disabled people either.
Because this section is city-owned.
Yep.
It's not in front of nobody's house.
Nope. I mean, you have an abandoned, looks like car wash, but it's city-owned if it's abandoned in the city. Man. I don't think I should have put a coat on. I'm overheating.
I should have worn like a tutu and a Speedo. I'd be rolling.
You should get a rainbow tutu. Or like pink, green, and blue, like the Powerpuff Girls. That's so stupid, man. The Powerpuff Girls. Remember watching those?
Got a couple more, but there's some more.
There's only Region 4 or Region 3 that will not work in the United States of America or Canada. So basically, I'm stuck watching Powerpuff Girls on TV. I don't own a TV. Oh, well, I guess I'm not watching the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, the complete series, plus the movies with it, is like $49.99. But it's not in Region 1 for United States of America and Canada to be played in.
Oh, man, it's another hill.
But you're almost done.
You mean almost spent?
Well, we made a trail there. You just have to worry about the trail going back. If there is a trail. Most likely there's going to be a trail because I've only seen one person other than us or my life companion shoveling the snow, and that was a teenager that makes money doing it. He just said some house down at the corner or whatever paid him $30 to do the driveway and the sidewalk. But we don't get paid for it. The city gets paid for it, but the city don't do it. Huh. Why do we pay taxes again?
It's so the city officials and the people that work for the city can spend it on their own personal use and have parties outside of the city so the city taxpayers don't see the city people misusing our money.
That makes sense. Considering, I think I said this maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times, but here's the 4th time for the charm. Christina, the city treasurer and the city, whatever she is, Christina Summers, and the water treasurer, Vicky Fischel, told us in 2019, in the summer of 2019, that the sidewalks will be fixed and finished in the year of 2020. Guess what? It's going on March 2021. Sidewalks aren't even touched. I guess they're telling me a handicap, any handicap, whether you're have a baby in a stroller, or you have a cane, or you're in a wheelchair, or you have crutches. They're telling you sprained your ankle and you have to be careful walking on it. Walking the street. It might be not safer, but at least there's not 2 feet of snow that you have to walk through with a bad leg, or a wheelchair, or crutches. Huh.
Oh, my nut.
I remember my grandma telling me when she was little, she had to walk in the snow uphill just to go to school. And I remember one time she said my aunt broke her leg and had to walk to school. And there's days where she came back, Mom, I can't go to school, my leg hurts, I just fell on the hill of snow. Well, that means nobody shoveled their sidewalks. And my aunt fell with crutches. So that would mean anybody with crutches literally can't walk in the city of Mount Morris because they'd have to walk in the street where it's plowed better than the sidewalk. You know, a sidewalk where pedestrians is public use so people can get to A to B. I don't drive, so I have to walk to places. If I drove, maybe my car would be happier than me because the car doesn't have any snow to go on. Other than that, my life companion is sweet enough as a man or a gentleman, a man, to shovel me a walkway on a public sidewalk. Oh, look, he gets to take a little break. There's not that much. He's clearing some snow, but not that much snow because clearly he didn't have to stop and shovel it out. He could walk and shovel at the same time. That's really, really pathetic. Sad and pathetic that a grown man that doesn't get paid to do somebody else's job.
I think that's good. We're gonna be going to the store.